We just finished the implementation of Execution Advance. People have got growth promoting actions and behaviors. It took a couple of weeks, but was it worthwhile? Did it meet your expectations?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think it was exactly what we were looking for. We felt we were on a good path already with how we were assessing performance once a year and giving people direction. I think what we realized was there's a lot better way to make this more actionable for people.
Right.
And then do it on a more ongoing basis.
Okay.
I think we've been able to do that without actually introducing anything new, really.
So again, I wanted to ask that question. Did you see Execution Advance as introducing a new agenda or more activating and empowering the agenda that you have? How would you describe it?
I think that's one of the biggest eye-openers for us in working with you, Keith, is you came in, you chatted with us, and you understood our business the way we understand it and how we want to motivate our people the way we already do it, the development we need that we already know. And you didn't change any of that. You just allowed us to find a way to better, create actionable items for everyone to achieve that and be held accountable for it. And so, in the end, what we got back from you every time we chatted was, okay, yeah, that's exactly. If we had spent 20 hours or 40 hours of our own time, we probably could have arrived at that. But, it would have taken years of experience for us to be able to do that. Yeah. And that's what we got out of working with you.
So you see that the actions and behaviors we specified, do you think they're going to contribute to your achieving your goals for the next year or two?
Yeah. I'm very interested and excited too. I keep telling all the team here every time we talk about it, this is one of the most exciting things I think we've done in my time here, at least, from something that could impact the future of the company.
Okay.
As a communications agency, we're nothing but people. We're not a tech-based company, so our power is in the people. And so, implementing something that actually is intended to help develop and keep people on track and move them on to the next step is truly, sort of strength of company changing, and hopefully changes our growth pattern as well. It's been steady, and now we can explode even more.
Have you already seen some changes in behaviors to encourage you?
Yeah, after you met with all people on the team, I did little debriefs with everyone just to find out about their thoughts on the conversations, and everyone came away from it saying, they took something away just from that conversation, regardless of whether we ended up launching something. And so they talked about a few things that were mentioned about communication or, being more accountable, how to keep, your own personal development at the back of your mind at all times. Yeah. Right? It's not just about getting the job done, it's about getting the job done better each time. And, I think I mentioned an example of someone where I spoke to them about something and all of a sudden they're relaying it back to me and confirming that they understood it right. I'm like, well, they never did that before.
And that was one of the accountable behaviors.
Because they spoke with Keith, yeah. And now that's one of our accountable behaviors, but they're already doing it.
Did you find the implementation disrupt any of your scheduled deliverables?
No, not at all. I mean, I think we're also a company that believes, again, because we're all about the people, you have to invest the time in this. Yes. You can't get caught up in just delivering projects for your clients, or that's very short-term thinking. So we know this type of time investment is critical to ensure long-term sustainability. I don't think this was anything more than we expected. It didn't impact business one bit.
Oh, awesome. Okay. Yeah. So if you think about the return that this could be, these accountable behaviors that you said are more strategic and more important, and so they won't get pushed aside by the urgent. If you look at your organization's total investment of time versus the impact that this will have, good return on investment in your opinion?
Well, it's a little early to tell, but
that's true.
I'm hoping so. I think I was talking about how I'm excited. I think I'm seeing excitement from all of my people. There's sort of a rejuvenation. There's an understanding from having gone through the process with us that we are committed to their development. I think I'm hoping from a retention standpoint that does serve us well right now and for the foreseeable future. People know that we're committed to them. And I think the goals in terms of that sustainability and business development and having all of the company involved in that it'll take a longer time to see all that. But as of right now, I'm confident we're on a better path than we were before.
Sure.
That's for sure.
Do you think some of the more, as you said, the more strategic, the more important behaviors, the personal development, the other things that get pushed aside, do you think by focusing on them more, the millennials age group is really going to go with that a little bit better? I think it's attractive to them.
Yeah, I mean, I think I was actually, and having gone through the process, it changes my thinking and gives me new lingo to use when I'm interviewing, when I'm trying to motivate, when I'm having just those informal performance assessment discussions.
Yes.
And one of the things that I've hit on is that people have to advance from I'm here to do a job and get a project done and serve the client to I'm here to serve the company, and how can I develop myself so that I better serve the company. And I think what is resonating with what is a majority of millennial crowd out there,
Yeah.
is that I can think about myself, and by thinking about myself,
I'm making
I'm
the
not
company.
being selfish. I'm making the company better. I'm
Awesome.
doing what is being asked of me, and it's in black and white. We've always said it. We've always said, hey, make yourself better. You're helping us, but it's never been part of the written, measurable kind of.
And now you're, as I said to you, as we talked about before, the actions and behaviors are forward-looking. They're about how they can succeed in the next coming year. So do you think this is something you could recommend to other leaders?
Absolutely. I mean, I think for me, I feel like it makes my job a whole lot easier. I feel like every time someone comes in and they have those difficult discussions of I'm not challenged enough, I feel overwhelmed. On either side of it, it's very easy now to look at this sort of all the work that you did and this massive template of accountabilities at every level of our company and say, okay, well, let's see where you should be. Let's see where you're at. Okay, well, you're getting close to the next promotion level, so it's a good thing that you're feeling bored because we're about to give you a whole lot more.
Sure.
All of those things, and they can already see that. They can, it's transparent.
So the activities that we specified are helping you coach and develop
Absolutely,
your people.
Yeah. It gives it all a structure.
Awesome. Well, thanks very much, and I appreciate your time with us.
No problem. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it.